Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. The training of the Prince of the Saiyans would begin to be of help to this great problem, in which Goku had called himself the Apostle of Death. On the other hand, returning with Goku, he was still in terrible conditions. That's right, Goku was not able to do absolutely nothing. However, he was trying to recover. In his mind, a dimension would be created, because a new flow of energy had been formed in his whole being. Goku was lying on the ground, while in front of him, a very powerful warrior would cough, which left Goku surprised. Not how muscular it was, I was amazed by the power he exuded without even expelling any of his pressure. Damn it! Now I'm in terrible condition! This guy appears, and even his power seems to surpass Daishinken. The impossible warrior was beginning to approach Goku, who, with his energy reserves, was able to stand up, so both warriors were face to face. I have chosen an excellent successor, and that you have proclaimed yourself as the Apostle of Death makes things much easier for me. What? What the hell do you mean? I know I've proclaimed myself as the Apostle of Death, but what does that have to do with you? I was the first Apostle of Death of this entire multiverse. And when I realized your presence in essence, I wanted to manipulate you, but it's not been necessary. Haha, you would have never had the mental power to be able to manipulate me. It'd be better for you to recover, since from tomorrow I'll start with your hell. Although I'm not in the real world, I am capable of causing you serious injuries in a mental battle. Goku would wake up at the moment, finding himself lying in the same place, so at the moment Goku would not take care of what happened. But he was able to get into a meditation pose to recover his energy. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of the Whole, Daishinken was very thoughtful, as well as trying to locate Son Goku in each of the 12 universes, since Goku would be considered a threat of universal extinction. If we only have 2 years to Mr. Goku, that mentality, I'm sure I won't even be able to stop him. We have to do something before it's too late. But at the moment, the powerful Zeno-sama would leave the palace along with his 2 guardians.
Daishinken, I'm really bored. I'd love to be able to do something. What do you think we hold a new tournament?
But both guardians were able to observe the serious gaze of the great priest. What's the matter with you, Dai? Since you're not to put on that look, and if you do it, it's only because something's really serious. I'm sorry, my lord, I just cannot withhold any information from you, nor from your guardians. Daishinken would begin to tell them everything that was happening with the Saiyan of Universes 7. So at the moment, Zeno-sama's gaze would also change to a much colder one, because his creation was in danger by a single warrior.
Son Goku's my best friend, and if it were up to me, I would give my life for him. But not for a warrior who seeks absolute chaos. Guardians and Daishinken have the authorization to end Son Goku's life.
As you order, mighty Zeno-sama. In that case, I will likewise inform each of the gods and angels of the 12 universes, so that when they locate Mr. Goku, they will not hesitate and annihilate him once and for all. Daishinken, with great mental power, would communicate with each of the angels and gods, informing them about the danger that Son Goku was. However, most of the gods were puzzled since it was the same Saiyan who had brought them to life. Even Jiren, the most powerful mortal, only below Goku. What is this? Is this a joke? Son Goku's the one who's the most pure-hearted warriors I've ever met. I can't believe he's behaving this way. Jiren, you better get ready, because we'll need your power anyway, because that Saiyan is able to activate the Ultra Instinct. I understand. Jiren would start meditating while he was very thoughtful about everything that was happening. Returning to Universe 7, the Prince of the Saiyans had been able to achieve a similar state to that of Toppo in the Tournament of Power, since he was able to mix the essence of a god of destruction with his own body, which had made him access a new state in which, in the same way, his simple pressure and aura were capable of disintegrating beings that were weaker than their carrier, so he had to control all his power. The training you've given me, Whis, has been on another level, but I'm not gonna give up, even if my body's torn to pieces. The power that I've achieved is incredible. It's time to help Kakarot or end his life. In that I agree with you, Vegeta. Since the high commands have already given the order to finish with Son Goku being considered a universal level threat. Mr. Beerus, in that case, if we really want to help Mr. Goku, we have to find him first, and they tried to make him come to his senses. You're right, Whis. He's been my best warrior,
My friend, and I'm not gonna let them end his life like that without me being able to do anything. Mr. Beerus, I'd like to go too. This Kakarot's always been my biggest rival, but equally my good friend.
The trio of warriors had gone out all over the universe in search of Son Goku. Meanwhile, with Goku, this despite seeming to be only meditating, in his mind, he kept great trainings with the original Apostle of Death, because his power was much greater. So in Goku's own mind, he was able to create a dimension exclusively for the battles. But in each training, Goku was not even able to touch the Apostle of Death.
Is that all? If you really want to be the next Apostle of Death, you have to possess a much greater power. So strive.
My body hurts too much, but today I plan to give you a blow.
I don't plan to leave without giving you a single blow.
Goku would stand up again, but this time his blue hair would change to a red color, in which even his aura would become much more aggressive due to the murderous essence that released that transformation.
Again with that transformation. Even if you use the Ultra Instinct, you won't be able to do anything against me.
I'm not the same one you started fighting with, as I've been able to realize that this dimension you've created, time passes differently.
So you figured that out yourself. That seems great to me, but no matter what you do.
Without the Apostle being able to finish his sentence, Goku had thrown himself against him. But to the Goku's surprise, the Apostle was able to dodge each of his blows. That's right, despite even Goku taking his body to the limit, he had not been able to do anything against him. However, at the moment, the Apostle of Death would stretch out one of his hands, ending the training.
The training with me's over.
What? Why? We're always fighting for so much longer.
Very close to this planet, the deities of this universe, together with the warrior, are trying to locate you. Your new training or test will be that you defeat the three.
But if the Whis Angel's with them, it'll be impossible for me, since I still don't have the necessary power to face an...
I want you to trust in yourself. Since everything I've taught you, I'm sure it has been worth it.
Goku would immediately open his eyes, from which a great power would rise into the atmosphere of the planet, while his eyes as well as his hair had turned a silver color, as his power had grown in an incredible way, which had been felt by the deities.
We have finally been able to locate him. Apparently he has been training anyway, as the power he currently possesses is incredible.
Vegeta would be the first to approach Goku, so at the moment Vegeta would also access his new transformation, doing it from zero to intimidate Goku a little, because of the disasters he caused with all his power. So at the end of the transformation, both warriors were face to face.
I don't want to hurt you, Kakarot, so you better collaborate. We can help you, because otherwise you'll be completely eradicated.
Do you think you have the power to stop me? You've always been behind me, so don't say stupid things.
The Prince of the Saiyans, furious, would grant him a blow, which Goku with only one of his hands was able to stop.
I can tell that your power's increased in an amazing way, but it's not enough to stand up to me.
Goku with a quick movement was able to grant a kick to Vegeta's stomach, but Vegeta had only retreated a few meters.
You're wrong if you want to think that with a simple blow like that you'll be able to send me flying. You'll need much more power.
Apparently you become strong, but what do you think about this?
Goku with a much higher speed was able to connect a blow to the entire face of the Prince of the Saiyans, with which, at the moment, the Prince of the Saiyans would be sent to fly to the base of the planet, creating a great disaster since this time the power condensed in Goku's fist had been a bestiality.
No, Goku, I'm really sorry, but you leave us no alternative. We'll have to end your life because otherwise you'll destroy everything that exists.
I understand, but can they end my life?
Furious, Beerus would be able to throw himself against Goku, but Vegeta, when leaving that crater at an incredible speed, would begin to exchange blows with Goku. But both deities realized that Goku was only pressing him with his incredible defense, because although Vegeta's power was grown in an incredible way, he wasn't able to grant any blow to Goku, unlike Goku, who on each occasion was able to deliver a blow with much more power.
Mr. Beerus,
you'd better join in to support Mr. Vegeta, because if they fight individually, I'm sure Mr. Goku would be able to beat them as a whole. Beerus, a little annoyed, would agree to join, so Beerus in a quick flash would also start granting hundreds of blows. But surprising as it may seem, Goku was able to dodge each of his blows, and in a quick movement, Goku would grant a fist to each of them, making them fall to the ground, while Goku from the top of the planet would throw thousands of energy spheres, which possessed incredible power.
Ugh, that hit hurt me. How is that Kakarot bug able to get all that power?
I don't know, Vegeta, but one thing's for sure.
If we really give it more time like Daishinkan-sama said, this would be the end of this whole multiverse.
Beerus and together with the Moment released 100% of their power, since previously they didn't intend to end Goku's life, unlike this occasion in which they were going to grant him blows to die as well as his attacks.
Apparently they're finally going to take me seriously. I have one more transformation, but with you, it's not necessary.
Both warriors became enraged at being underestimated in that way, so at the moment, the three warriors began to fight. However, the result remained the same, since they weren't able to connect an effective blow on Goku. That is really bad. If Lord Beerus together with Lord Vegeta are not able to do anything, I'll have to interfere on the battlefield to end this once and for all. But Whis was surprised because at the end of thinking that, he was able to observe how the god Beerus fell to the planet totally out of combat. That's right, Goku, by taking the battle a little more seriously, was able to put him out of combat with a single blow. The Prince of the Saiyans, at the moment, would feel the real terror, but he wasn't able to do anything because at that moment, Goku's fist is stuck in his stomach, making him lose his god destruction status in the same way.
Be thankful I don't want to end your lives. I just want to measure my power with yours, and now I want to measure myself with you.
Phew, it seems amazing to me that you are able to beat both warriors, but with me it will be completely different for you. The powerful angel Whis would release his beastly power, so Goku, realizing the power of Whis without being left behind, would access his iconic transformation, with which he was able to destroy a few planets around him. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.